Right, so calipers check, scale check, strap check, and watch check. All right, let's go. Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Anywash and I'm back with the full review of my SRPC39, or better known as the Seiko Mini Turtle. Right, so if you guys have been following my channel, I have done an unboxing for this particular watch. This is the watch that my wife gave me for my 45th birthday on the 28th of June. So happy old day to me. Right, so anyway, I've been wearing this for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I just love every single bit of it, and we will talk about it in detail, quite a detail. Right, so right, before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my what do you call this, Zilla Swordfish 40mm in the burgundy dial. Awesome looking thing. Check that out, guys. Right, so I'm using it on this awesome burgundy strap from what do you call it, bluesharkstraps.com. So for me, this is the perfect combination for this awesome little watch. Right, so let's get back to the Seiko Mini Turtle SRPC39. Right, so let's do a quick dimension. Right, so this is they tell us that the dimension is going to be 42mm. Let's see if that is true or not. Right, so yep, depending on where you measure it, so it's about 42.2. so let's just put it there. Yep, not really. Yep, so about 42.6, so let's just call it 42. But with the crown, is about 46mm, so still very nice size. But the most important dimension for this particular watch is this lug to lug, which is 43mm, so very nice, small and compact size. Right, so the height of the watch, not including the cyclops, there is 13.1. let's just measure a little bit. Yeah, around 13 millimeters, and the lug width is 20mm, so very nice and compact size. Right, so of course it doesn't have any sapphire crystal, you know that. This is featuring a Seiko hard crystal. It is supposed to be a hardened mineral crystal, but of course I've scratched my hard crystal on my Seiko Monster Gen 2 before, so yeah, it is not really that scratch resistant, but it is a you know, they call it shatter resistant. I'm not gonna be testing that anytime soon, so let's just call it that. Right, so what do you get for your money then? Oh, the cost is, this thing costs somewhere around 300 to 400 bucks, but I think my wife got a better deal on this watch, and it features a 316L stainless steel, and of course we've got the 4R35 movement in it, because we have that date dial. Right, so date wheel here. Okay, so let's go through one by one. Let's check out the bezel. So it features this blue matte blue bezel insert. This is in aluminum. Of course it will scratch if I use it roughly, but this is this is a birthday present, so I'm not going to be going out and about and scratching it all over the place. Right, so it features this sunken loom pip, which is very nice, because if you have something like protruding loom pip, if you hit something, that loom pip will fall off, so that is not a good thing to have. Right, so it features this markings on every single minute. We have this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and of course there's no marking on this 12 o'clock, but we have this triangle together with the loom pip. But let's check the bezel design. So we have this polished middle side. I can't call this a coin edge, because yeah, it doesn't look like a coin, but still it offers quite a good grip. But the sound, right, so the sound of the bezel, I don't think it is that satisfying. You know what, let's just bring it to the mic and you guys can hear how it sounds. Right, so it is not really that satisfying. It doesn't have that super ratcheting sound that the other watch has. It is quite soft but not as bad. And the most important thing about this particular sample is it is aligned to the 12 o'clock, to the chaptering. So I am very lucky, guys. All right, so the chaptering, guys. So the chaptering is of course on a maybe on a plastic chaptering, so it is aligned, and the dial itself is featuring this matte blue dial, something that you would find on the more expensive Seiko Blumo. I've had that one. I've had that watch before, but I've sold it because it's quite big at 44 millimeters in diameter and 52 millimeters in lug to lug. So now 52 versus 43. This is definitely a much better fit compared for my wrist, right? So the indices, so this is quite a unique indices in my opinion. So you haven't really seen this kind of design on any other Seiko in my opinion. So we have this what do you call this, roundish V shape on top on the 12 o'clock, and we have this rounded indices, rectangular with rounded indices. So it is quite a unique design in my opinion. And of course we have the Seiko printed logo up top and a Prospect automatic diverse 200 meters, again in the same colorway. So I really like Seiko because they don't really tend to change the colors on their printing. So yeah, it kind of, you know, matches the whole pattern or the whole design, right? So the hands, right? So the hand, we have this second hands here with this lollipop at the back, and we have those fat hour hand and mini hands, which, you know what, I think it is unique. So it doesn't really look like a Seiko Monster, for example. So this is the Monster hand, so it is different and it is unique in my opinion. Okay, so the most annoying thing about this, some people call this annoying, but I really appreciate this circular cyclops here. You know what, if it doesn't have the cyclops, so it's gonna be looking like that. So it's quite small, to be completely honest. So I am 45 years old now, so my eyes have started to fail me. So that is why I really appreciate watches with cyclops nowadays, right? So I just love that thing. Okay, some people hate it, some, you know, for me it is okay, not that bad. Okay, so let's get to the case. This features a turtle case shape, right? So I just love how they designed it. So it features this brush finishing up top on the lug, and we have a polish finishing here just a little bit there, so that it kind of giving it a you know, a dressier look. And we have this, there's no beveling though, so the brush and polish at the side of the case, bringing it down to the back of the case. So it gives the when you wear it, so you don't really feel the side of the case, but you will only feel the case back, just the case back. So very nice design in my opinion. And of course it has that drill lugs, right? So this thing is quite a strap monster, and yeah, we will talk about the strap later on. And let's check out the case back, which is one of the annoying part of this particular watch, which is this polished case back. So I don't really understand why Seiko choose to have this to design this in polished case back, because if it got scratched, it's going to be very annoying. This model comes later than the Seiko Turtle reissue, so those have the brush case back. And so that one, I've worn my Seiko Turtle Paddy so for the past, I don't know, 5 years now, so there's barely a scratch on that one. But this one features a, you know, polished case back, so it will scratch easily. So of course we have that Seiko Tsunami logo, air diverse 200 meters Seiko stainless steel. These are the movement number, and this is the serial number. Very cool. All right, so before we talk about the strap, let's talk about the crown, right? So the crown features this very nice grip. So you can see that the crown tube is quite thick though, so you can't really see the thread because the thread is under the crown. So very nicely designed, and of course it doesn't feature any sign logo, which is a bit annoying, right? So I don't really want to set the time because it is already 10 p.m. so yeah, you guys know how it goes. This 4R35 movement features a 40 hours power reserve with the 21,600 vibrations per hour. Very robust and reliable movement from Seiko. Right, so I've put it on this what do you call this, Heimdalla NTTD March watch. So this features a mesh design with the tapering 20mm tapering to 18mm. Awesome strap. But let's talk about the supplied silicone strap on this SRPC39. Okay, so initially I thought that the bracelet strap that was supplied on this Mini Turtle is the same with this strap that was supplied on the SBDC053. So this one also have the 20mm in lug width, but this one, although the lug width is same, it's 20mm, it's actually a bit wider, and it is a bit the SBDC053 is a bit wider and a bit longer. So this is the one that came on the right is the one that came on the Seiko Mini Turtle. It is, although the lug width is the same, but the strap itself is a bit thinner, not as wide as this one, and it is a bit shorter. So I didn't notice that, right? So that is basically awesome in my opinion, right? And then the call this, the buckle, right? Not the buckle, the keepers are also in different size, right? So you can see that the SBDC 053's buckle is a bit bigger compared to the one on the SRPC 39, right? So at the back it has the this SBDC 053 strap. We have the Seiko Z20, right? So that is the part number for this particular strap, and the texture is a bit different on the one that came with the SBDC, the Seiko Mini Turtle. You can see that the textures are a bit different, right? So okay, let's just focus, and the part number is also different. So this one is Seiko KN20. So I have to take a look back there. Seiko SKN20, this is the part number for this particular strap. So that is where it differs. And of course we have this Tsunami logo at the back here at the end of the strap. And the most important thing that I wanted to show to you guys is these spring bars. So these, they don't use a fat spring bar, right? So please do take note. Whilst on this one, SBDC053, it uses a fat boy spring bar, and it has this, what do you call this, metal sleeve here inside the strap. So don't lose those metal sleeve if you guys own this damn strap. So that is a bit different, and I was a bit shocked, but yeah, still not a big issue because I can still use this. Of course, you can see that the stickers are there because I don't want to damage this strap. I want to keep it pristine. And yeah, let's see how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist, right? So of course it is going to be sitting very nice. Okay, so this is how it looks on my wrist. Let's just give it a quick wipe. So very nice. You know what, I just love how it sits on my wrist. It doesn't really, of course the thickness is about 13.1, so it's not really that slim. You're not going to be wearing this particular watch on while you are using a dress shirt or anything like that, but still very nice short lug to lug of 43mm. Right, so you know what, let's just quickly compare this with this 40mm Zelos, right? So you can see that although this one features a 42mm in diameter, so if you compare it to a 40mm dive watch, so this one, of course, the dial is a bit smaller, so it's going to be, the Seiko Mini Turtle still looks a bit bigger compared to this one, but yeah, still very nice. So this one is 40mm in diameter, 46mm in lug to lug, so still it wears compact, right? So but you can see that the legibility of the dials are still very awesome, although the size is quite small. But if you compare it to another 42mm dive watch, you can see here, guys, definitely the Seiko Monster looks a bit bigger because of the 48mm lug to lug. So yeah, there is still I can say that this one, although it is 42 millimeters, it wears like a 41 millimeters watch, right? So definitely there is a big difference there. Okay, so let's do the most important important part of this review, which is the loom. Let's do a quick loom check. That is why I have brought in my UV torch here, and let's check the loom, right? Boom. Okay, so this is how the Seiko Mini Turtle SRPC39 looks. Oh my god, the Seiko Looming Bright, just it's so strong. Of course it will last up until the morning, and of course when we compare it to the Seiko Monster, it is, this one features a little bit of a blue hue, so it's a bit different, right? So this is one, if this one features a green Looming Bright, this one features a blue Looming Bright. And if you compare it to the Zelos, right, so the Zelos has a combination of C3 Super Luminova and also the BGW9. Awesome loom on this guy. So yeah, definitely not a bad watch at all. Okay, in conclusion, so what do I like about this watch? Okay, so I just love the design of this watch, the case design, right? So I just love that I've got mine with no alignment issue. I just love that the strap is great, and you know what, the only thing that I would change, right, so I would ask Seiko to change is the feel of the bezel. It doesn't have that ratchety sound that it should, and maybe add some, you know, Seiko sign logo here, because my sumo had it. Alright, so other than that, don't change it. Oh, of course, if Seiko is listening, please come on, man, give us the Sapphire Crystal, right? So this thing would definitely scratch. You know, it sits flush, or it's not really protruding, but it's still on the same level, same plane as the bezel. So definitely if I bump into something, into some door or something like that, so it will definitely scratch. So yeah, I don't really want the, you know, swapping out to Sapphire Crystal anytime soon, but still we shall see, right? So what do you guys think of this Seiko Mini Turtle? For me, as Seiko fans, we should be giving this model, this Seiko Mini Turtle model, a much more love in the community. So if you guys have your own Seiko Mini Turtle, please do leave me a comment down below. Just share with us what is your user experience, right? So awesome watch for the money, and I would love to see Seiko come out with tons of different model or different variation of this particular watch. But yeah, we shall see, right? So if you guys like this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye bye.